I think we can challenge. If we can keep the injury bug away, our numbers here we were sitting at around 25 kids. We would love to have more, but that's kind of always the cards we're dealt here, and we just deal with it. Injury bug stays away, we're going to be stalwart.
That is no bluff, as Mike Giles is afforded significantly stronger cards to play this season. From an experience standpoint, literally transforming underclass rags to now veteran riches, thanks to a talented and far more seasoned than it should be nucleus, and in particular junior class, tired of taking its lumps.
The last couple of years we came in young. We came in like that was in our head. We're young. We're not going to be able to get the job done. We came out every Monday night. Like we had basically the same team, JV Friday, and on Friday varsity, you know what I mean? So we came out Monday and we'd pretty much dominate, and then we came out Friday and it's like, where'd that go? And so I feel like this year that we're a little bit older, we did a lot in the weight room. We got a lot bigger. I think we're going to have a lot more confidence coming out, and people are going to see us and they're going to be scared of us, not the other way around.
The Wolves certainly better look the part where it matters most. A pair of goodly sized lines will be the staging point for improvement. In fact, Pleasant Hill Western will average close to 250 pounds per man on the offensive front.
I have to say, this is one of the best groups I've ever had that really did this stuff after the season last year. They really owned the weight room, and they really had put a lot of work in. So, like I said, probably better than any other groups I've ever had.
I think it's a really big step for us because years past, our pass protection hasn't been the best. We've had a better run protection, like we've had a really good run game, but pass really hasn't been our thing. But this year, I think those big boys have a lot more confidence with their blocking, and I think we're going to do really good with that.
Size-wise, we're right where we want to be. It's going to be our probably biggest strength.
Dual threat quarterback Brody Dolbear looms as a bit of an offensive Rosetta Stone here. He missed the bulk of his sophomore year due to concussion protocols, but now instantly broadens the options.
The other stuff, really, that's great, but it's really his leadership. He is a really team leader. He really gets the guys going, and they listen to him.
A lot of times we'd have like really fast, really strong skilled players with small linemen, or we'd have really big linemen with not so big skilled players, kind of slow. So I feel this year we're pretty much balanced.
We're still going to run our offense the way we've been, and he has a lot of knowledge of it. Last year we had to do without him for half the season. He had a concussion and some other injuries, and but he's older. He's junior. He put a lot of work in the weight room. Put 20 pounds on. He's done a great job in the offseason.
Defensively, Waylon White, who averaged better than 7 tackles a game as a sophomore, leads a bolstered unit from front to back.
This year we're way farther ahead on defense. Usually in years past where our offense has been ahead of our defense, but this year I think our defense might just be a little bit farther ahead of than our offense. And I think that our D linemen are starting to figure it out that they're the big guys that as soon as they blow that up, it makes it a hell of a lot tougher for the offense to do anything.
We start with our defensive line. I think our defensive line is going to be greatly improved. Our cornerbacks, defensive backs are that much older, also being essentially quarterbacked by Brody in the backfield. And then we've got some, I think you're going to see Waylon White's going to do a good job at linebacker this year.